If you own a male cat, you probably believe you know him better than anyone else in the world. You feed him on time, clean his litter box, buy him the fanciest toys money can buy, and truly believe your bond is unbreakable. But here's something almost no cat owner in America realizes. Some of the most normal, everyday things you do without even thinking twice are quietly hurting your male cat's feelings. Yes, feelings. Cats are far more emotionally sensitive than most people give them credit for, and male cats especially carry a certain pride and quiet dignity that can be wounded more easily than you ever imagined. Stay with me until the end, because number 5 is something almost every single cat parent watching this video is guilty of, and realizing it might just break your heart a little. 1. The ignored blink. Let's start with something so small that you probably never even noticed it before. When your male cat looks at you from across the room and slowly closes his eyes, he is not being sleepy or bored. That slow blink is the feline version of a kiss sent your way. It is one of the purest signs of trust and love a cat can offer a human. Now imagine this from his perspective. He gathers the courage, softens his entire face, and sends you that slow, loving blink. But you are busy staring at your phone, scrolling through social media, without even looking back at him. To us, it feels like nothing happened. But to him, it feels like he opened his heart and got completely ignored. If this happens often, your male cat may start to feel invisible in his own home. Over time, he blinks less, approaches you less, and quietly begins to believe that his affection does not matter to you. The fix is surprisingly simple. The next time he gives you that slow blink, stop what you are doing for just 2 seconds, look into his eyes, and slowly blink back. That tiny 2-second exchange can rebuild emotional trust faster than any expensive toy ever could. 2. The hard stare. This one surprises almost everyone, because as humans, we are taught that eye contact shows confidence, honesty, and connection. But in the cat world, it can mean the exact opposite. A hard, direct, unblinking stare can be seen by your male cat as a challenge or even a threat. Think about how many times you have leaned in close, locked eyes with him, and said something like, "Who's my handsome boy?" while staring directly into his pupils. To you, it feels like a loving bonding moment. But to him, it can feel like he is being confronted by a predator. Male cats, especially, often have stronger instincts around dominance and territory. Because of this, a prolonged stare can make him feel anxious, even in his own safe space. You might notice him turning his head away, slightly flattening his ears, or simply walking away after you do this. Many owners misunderstand these signs and think their cat is being aloof or moody. But in reality, he is trying to calm down a situation that you unintentionally created. Instead, practice soft eyes. Slightly close your eyelids, glance at him instead of staring, and allow him to approach you on his own terms. That one small adjustment can completely change how safe and comfortable he feels around you every single day. 3. The cruel laugh. We have all done it. Your male cat jumps for the couch, completely misjudges the distance, and lands in the most dramatic, clumsy way possible. It is honestly funny, and the natural human reaction is to laugh, record it, and send it to your friends. But here is the part almost nobody talks about. Cats are deeply aware creatures with a strong sense of self-image, and male cats, especially, often carry an almost hilarious amount of pride. Right after a fall, he is not thinking about how funny he looked. He is embarrassed, checking if anyone saw what happened, and desperately trying to act like it never happened. If you laugh loudly at that exact moment, stare at him, or point your phone camera directly at his face, he does notice that reaction. It does not embarrass him in the exact same way it would a person, but it can create a small moment of stress and self-consciousness that builds up over time. Male cats who are repeatedly laughed at after clumsy moments may become more hesitant to jump, explore, or play in front of their owners. Slowly, they can become more withdrawn during playtime. A better response is to simply look away for a moment, give him time to recover his dignity, and react warmly afterward like nothing happened. Save the laughing for after he has walked away. 4. Forced cuddles. This is probably one of the biggest silent heartbreaks happening in homes across the country right now. You have had a long day, you missed your cat, and all you want to do is scoop him up, hold him close, and cuddle with him on your own terms. But your male cat is quietly sitting by the window, gently moving his tail, clearly showing that he wants some space right now. Picking him up anyway, holding him when he wants to get down, and repeatedly kissing his head while he struggles to leave does not feel like love to him. Instead, it can feel like a loss of the one thing he values most: control over his own body and personal space. Male cats often have a stronger independent streak, and when that independence is repeatedly ignored, even with good intentions, they can start feeling like their own signals do not matter in their own home. Over time, this can lead to a cat who avoids you more, hides frequently, or even develops anxious behaviors like excessive grooming. The most loving thing you can actually do is let him come to you. Sit on the floor, offer your hand, and wait. When he chooses to walk over and rub against you on his own, that affection means so much more to him and creates a much deeper bond than affection that was forced. 5. The jealousy trigger. And here it is, the one almost every single person watching this video has done without even realizing the damage. Maybe you scroll through videos of other cats and say out loud, "Why can't you be sweet like this one?" Or maybe you brought home a new kitten and spent the first few days completely obsessed with the new arrival while your original boy sat quietly in the corner, watching it all unfold. Cats absolutely notice changes in attention. And male cats, in particular, can become deeply insecure when they feel their place in the household is being threatened. He does not understand jealousy the way we do, but he absolutely understands a drop in attention, a change in your tone of voice, and your affection being directed towards someone or something else. This can trigger a quiet kind of grief in him, causing him to withdraw, lose his appetite, or suddenly become extra clingy as he tries to win back a place he is not even sure he lost. The solution is simple, but it requires intention. Whenever a new pet enters your home, or whenever you catch yourself comparing him to another cat, make a conscious effort to give him some extra one-on-one time that day. Just a few uninterrupted minutes of your full attention can reassure him faster than anything else that his place in your heart was never actually at risk. If even one of these 5 hit you personally, drop a comment below and tell us which number made you feel the most guilty, because trust us, you are not alone. Every loving cat owner has done at least one of these without even realizing it. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new about your male cat today. Subscribe if you want more videos just like this one, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next hidden truth about the animal you love most. Your cat cannot tell you these things with words, but now you know. And that knowledge alone makes you a better cat parent than 90% of the people out there. Go give your boy a little extra love today. He deserves it.